Hi YouTube, hi everyone, this is Angela with Order the Purple Cord and also with RareWiccaSpells.com. I wanted to do a flip through video to show you the travel Book of Shadows that I've designed. This is a new line of Book of Shadows that I've made. It's a very wonderful thing, I believe, and everybody that has already gotten their own and absolutely loves it. And the idea with this is, you know, when I'm out and about in town or visiting somebody or just any place outside of my witchy room or my witchy temple, I don't want to lug around my personal Book of Shadows. It's just not practical, and plus I like to keep it at home, safe and sound, away from anybody taking it, damaging it, losing it, whatever. Plus it's huge, it weighs so much. This is a travel Book of Shadows. This is the size, you see here my hand? This is small enough to fit inside your purse or your satchel. This one is bound in beautiful blue leather. I could get other colors of leather if you would like. You need to message me beforehand so I can order it. It takes me between 2 and 3 weeks to make these. This is not something that is mass produced. These are made to order. They're custom made for you. You see it has these beautiful brass corner pieces. This is the binding. Beautiful binding. This is a regular book. See here, these pages aren't going anywhere. There's no 3 rings. I have these pages sewn together. They're glued, they're sewn. It's going to last you a lifetime. So I want to show you a flip through here. I have, of course, the inside pages here. There's lots of journal pages for you to add to it, things that you do when you're out and about, your most common rituals. Here's a Book of Shadows cover. The book dedication. This one's because it's small and I haven't really opened it too much, it's kind of a tight here. Once we get through a few pages, it's going to lay just fine. Book dedication. Here's some journal pages. An altar blessing. And I put these journal pages, majority are on the right hand side, so it's much easier for you to write in. A simple circle casting and closing. A quickie circle casting. How to create sacred space. More journal paper. Closing the circle. Now something unique to my Book of Shadows that you will not find anyplace else except at RareWiccaSpells.com. You might find blank Book of Shadows or journals, maybe leather bound ones, maybe not. They might have blank pages for you, but I dare you to find one that has these beautiful lined pages along with several different designs of Wiccan designs on the pages. This is something unique that I do. It was something that a lot of people were asking me about. It was in high demand, and so I put this together for you. So not only is this a Book of Shadows that has blank pages for you, it's not just blank. It has a lot of the most common spells and rituals that I use when I'm out and about, and so this is a wonderful thing for everyone. A spell binder. Consecration of your tools. You can use this for any tool, whether it's an anathema, a chalice, a talisman, a stone, a herb, whatever it is. This can be fine-tuned. You can use the same ritual to consecrate anything you plan on using for magical purposes. More journal paper. Cleansing with smoke, such as saging or incense. The meaning of the activity of the smoke, whether it is wafting all over the place or is going up in a fine organized line. A smudging prayer, another cleansing chant. Cleansing and dedication ritual, an all-purpose ritual. The life path dedication ritual, it's one of my favorites. A morning blessing, there's 3 of them. Evening blessings, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Blessing before meals, 1, 2, 3 of those. A house blessing, which this is very, very often used. One of my most highly used blessings when you go to someone's home, or maybe they call you over to bless their home. They know you're Wiccan, they know that you're very spiritual, they ask that you perform some kind of an activity to bless their home. This is a wonderful, very highly used blessing. The prayer for success. About the sacred flame. 2 different blessings for your wand to consecrate it, charge it, bless it for magical use. It's the Pagan Serenity Prayer. A ritual for drawing down the moon, the charge of the goddess. A binding spell to bind someone from doing harm against others or harm against themselves. A spell to a protective spell to cast on an object, either to protect it or to imbue it with protective powers, to be a protective amulet or talisman. A lot of times you might be out and about having to banish some ghosts or spirits from your home or from somebody's home. They call you over to use your magic, your beliefs, your Wicca, your witchcraft, to get rid of bad energy, to get rid of ghosts or spirits. So when you're out and about doing that, you don't want to lug around your giant personal book of shadows. So this is perfect, and what a suitable place for it to be in your travel book of shadows, that you could poke right into your purse or satchel with your holy water and your salt and your smudge stick. This is another must-have in there. Blessing for your vehicle, because when you're traveling, you may be doing it by car, by boat, by bus, by subway, whatever. Here's a blessing you could do for the vehicle that you're going to be traveling in. Here's a driving charm, perfect for inside your travel book of shadows. How to cast a protective shield. A ritual for when you're doing, maybe you're throwing salt or sprinkling a circle of salt for protective purposes. Here's a ritual for that. All-purpose purification ritual. This is powerful mojo. This could be performed while you're doing your banishment of ghosts or spirits. Here's an all-purpose knot spell. Now, knot magic is very, very old. It's been used all throughout history. It's one of the oldest forms of magic. And so here it is. Here's to cast a knot spell. This is to make a wish come true. Anything you want to do magic for, you can tweak it only slightly, and you have a perfect way to perform magic using knot magic. The Wheel of the Year. I have some basic things here. I have a 2-page spread here for each of the Sabbats, the Wiccan Holidays. This one is for Yule, which is also Christmas. It tells you the date. It tells you the animals and mythical beings associated, the gemstones, incense and oils, colors and candles, tools, symbols and decorations, goddesses, gods, essence, dynamic meaning, the purpose, such as honoring the triple goddess and welcoming the sun child during Yule, the rituals or magic usually performed during Yule, the customs, the foods, the herbs, elements, and the gender, and also the threshold. It's for you to put your own notes or your own methods of celebrating or honoring each Sabbat. Here's for in bulk. Each Sabbat has that same listing I just read for it, of categories of what I put on these for you. So Stara, it's also Easter time. Bunny rabbits and the eggs. Here's Beltane, May Day, Litha, Lugnasad, I call it Lug, Maybon, Festival of Wine, it has grapes and wine, Samhain or Halloween, All Hallows Eve. Here's a list, a very good shortcut go-to spot for maybe you're traveling, you don't know what kind of magic you want to do, you look at the moon, you see, oh, the moon is waxing. Maybe just look at the moon and you don't know what phase it's in. Here's some images you could use to help you determine what phase and what types of magic are suitable for that. The full moon, the new or dark moon, and the waning moon. And here is a page here that tells you, if you're looking at your date book or your almanac and you see, oh, the moon is in whatever zodiac, say Aries. It tells you the theme. Right now is great for initiative and independence. What you should seek out at this time. Tasks that require courage, brainstorming, and on-the-spot decision-making. Promote your project and yourself. What to avoid when the moon is in Aries. Conflict resolution, routine duties requiring patience without immediate results, and sharp objects and speeding should be avoided when the moon is in Aries. More journal paper. 3 pages, a pretty thorough breakdown of the magical meaning of colors and uses. Page 2, page 3 on colors. And for numbers, wouldn't be complete without symbolism and magical uses of the numbers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Journal paper here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 15, 21, 28, 101, and the numbers associated with each planet. Journal paper. Here's some breakdown and description of magical gems and minerals used for magical jewelry, talismans, charms. Here's very thorough. No Book of Shadows be complete without these pages here on the magical days of the week: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Here's 3 pages I've included here for you on different magical charms, 50 different magical charms that you could do just by anything you find. Perhaps you find an acorn, or perhaps you find a stone, or maybe you found a little pendant of a deer and you want to know what that could be used for, what charm you could use for that. So that's a useful go-to spot. Here's a 2-page breakdown of some more signs and symbols, such as the arrow, bees, a boar, cats, crossroads. Some invocations, you get these on RareWiccaSpells.com. And also, if you like any of these pages and you're interested in one or maybe several of them, you could buy these individually or as a group on my website, RareWiccaSpells.com. Now, these particular ones, these wonderfully designed and written invocations for the elements, these were designed by Travis Bowman. I didn't make these particular pages, I didn't make myself, but they are offered on my website. Travis Bowman did a great job on these. There's earth, air, fire, water, spirit. And these are invocations. I mean, if you have a travel Book of Shadows and you're out on the town doing magic, chances are you know what the element of spirit represents. So this is a wonderful, easy to go to, quick to use, powerful invocation for each element. And of course, on the journal paper, if you wanted to make notes of what each element represents, whatever notes you want or need, there's area here provided and perfect for that. And here also air, water, fire, earth, another version of invocations for each. Here's a basic go-to spot. It has all the runic symbols here, and just a quickie of their meaning, like this one here, strength. Let's see here, where's Fehu? Possessions. 4 pages, how to divine or tell the future, or work with regular playing cards as tarot cards. Because sometimes when you're out and about, you don't necessarily have your preferred divination tools with you. Maybe you don't have your runes. Maybe you don't have your tarot deck with you. But chances are you just might have access to a deck of playing cards. So when the need arises that you need to work with somebody, give them some insight, clarification, work with spirit to help them in that moment and divine for them, here is some meanings of how you can use regular playing cards to do that. So there's 4 pages on that. And then that would be it. Wonderful end pages. So as you can see, it's a beautiful Book of Shadows. They're quite affordable. They're about $50 only. They're handmade. They are one of a kind, made to order. Wonderfully bound. This is a regular book. No holes. There's no rings. There's no posts. Wonderful. So if you're interested, head over to RareWiccaSpells.com and go ahead and place your order. It takes me, usually it's about 2 weeks, but less than 3, between 2 to 3 weeks to fill your order. If you'd like a different color of the leather, be sure to message me so I have enough time to order it and get it here for you and use it. Right now I have plenty of this blue, and I also have some brown leather, and if you have a color that's perfect for you, well, message me and we'll discuss that and see if we can't get something perfect for you. Thank you very much. Head on over to RareWiccaSpells.com and see what's happening, what's new, what's on sale, and I'm sure I have something there that can be helpful to you and your practice. And to everyone out there, I wish you a blessed be.